Watching what happened there, and we're also looking at the temperatures Maddie's been showing us. I saw a 6 in Billings, and I didn't know if that was a typo.
No, that's not a typo. We're looking at real cold air moving in behind this system. And, I wanted to show you the latest for our friends down across the deep south because it is 6:16 here on Eastern time. Now, this is Central time out in Alabama, but they've got an active tornado warning. Now, I was looking at this behind the scenes. It's not a confirmed tornado, just a storm capable of producing a tornado, but they've got active severe thunderstorm warnings and tornado warnings down into southern Alabama. Let's widen the view here because, we were talking about that cold air. Tracy just mentioned the cold air, in the single digits. This is a very complex system. We've got this area of low pressure. You can kind of see the spin here out across the Great Lakes, and this very large cold front stretching all the way down across the eastern half of the U.S. Thankfully, a lot of the energy that we were dealing with last night is all used up. Most of the energy is down to the south this morning, down into the deep south, into Alabama and Georgia. But let's get closer to home and show you what we're dealing with this morning because we still have rain on the radar. Thankfully, if you're joining us wondering if we're expecting severe weather, that answer is no, but we are seeing some moderate rainfall in some of our locations this morning, so let's take a tour. The heaviest of the rainfall that I'm looking at right now is crossing just off to the east of Chillicothe. This will be moving in towards Athens, so if you're waking up in Athens this morning about to leave for work perhaps, get ready for some heavy rainfall moving in your direction. Out towards the north in downtown Columbus right now, we're seeing a steady light rainfall, and we're also seeing some rain out towards Newark and then eventually moving in towards Zanesville. But back out towards London and Marysville, this is kind of where we're beginning to see some drying taking place, and that drying will progress as we go through the rest of this morning. I think by midday, we are completely done with our rain chance. Here's a look at our hour-by-hour forecast. This is 8 a.m. this morning. As you're still watching us here, we'll likely have some rain, mainly off across the east, and some clouds still hanging around. But we were expecting to see some rapid clearing, and then we will see some sunshine as we head through the rest of this afternoon, heading into overnight tonight as well. A problem we've got today is the wind picking up along with this cold front moving in is going to be some cold air, and it's going to get gusty too this afternoon. Our wind gust forecast does show us looking at wind gusts between 20 to 25 plus miles per hour. Would not be surprised if we see some outlying 30 plus mile per hour wind gusts today, and it's going to be a north wind. So you know what that means. That means some cold air rushing in. We're still holding on here in Columbus. We're at 56 degrees, but look what's ahead as we progress into the afternoon. This is the what it feels like, which is the wind chill. It's feeling more like the upper 40s with a little bit of a breeze this morning, but as we head through this afternoon, the wind chills will be in the 20s. So I know it's mild this morning. We've got rain, but we've got some seriously cold air that'll be moving in as we go through this afternoon and sticking around heading into this evening. So today, 48, but that's going to be falling. We're going to be seeing lots of sunshine by lunchtime, but those wind chills will be in the 20s. Taking a look at our 10-day forecast, we've still got this labeled as red because not only do we have the rain this morning, we've also got the dangerous cold that sets in overnight tonight. So as we head into tomorrow morning, when you're waking up, temperatures to start will be in the low 20s. That means some of our northern locations could wake up in the teens. So you'll need a very thick coat as you head out the door tomorrow. Thankfully, tomorrow it will be dry. Heading into this weekend, we talked about rain chances returning. It does look like we will have rain for Saturday. Sunday, it looks like we should be dry, but a little bit colder. We moderate back to the 50s for Monday and Tuesday with more rain, so those will be our next active days after Saturday.